And electrochemistry, what happens? Your electron will flow from anode to cathode. Okay, from one beaker from anode to cathode is flowing, and you have a one potential difference between there, between two cells, two anode and cathode. That is the potential difference, and your whatever charge is flowing, that is charge. If you multiply that charge into potential difference, you will get the work done by cell. Okay, so here, that is why we write like this: ki work equal to charge into potential. Potential we say here, ki sir, we have a one system is there. Okay, anode and cathode, they have one cell value is there, EMF value is there, E cell value is there. We know this E cell value, and we multiply into charge. So what charge is flowing? So please see, here we are talking about chemistry, and here your charge will flow according to chemical reaction. Not chemical reaction, we say it is a through one type of chemical. Okay, so that is why here we talking about number of moles of electron. Okay, here we are talking about number of moles of electron. So that is why we are talking here like this. Your charge, if I will say your charge is going from one point to another point, so we'll say like this. If I will say, sir, of electron, and one Friday value is 96,500 coulomb. You know, if one mole of electron charges one at 96,500 coulomb. Okay, if I will say like this, key from anode to cathode, you have two mole of electron, or three mole of electrons transfer. That means you can say, sir, here I think so we can say like this, sir, one F transfer, two F transfer, or three F transfer. You can say like this. Okay, okay, guys. So that is why I'm saying ki work done here is formula is there NF into E cell. Okay, so from chemical action you get NF value, and E cell is given here. Sometimes you have to find. Okay, so work done formula is very simple. Just focus here. Charge into potential. Charge is N into Faraday, N into E cell. Okay, if I will say like this, sir, please tell me what is the maximum work done by cell. So in this case, we have to take E naught cell value. E naught cell means minimum. Sorry, what is the meaning of E naught cell? Is the meaning of standard potential difference. Means if we have cell, if we know at the standard condition what amount of maximum EMF possible is there. If you multiply that value into NF, you will get maximum work done by cell. So if I will ask the maximum work done, so you can say like that, these are NF into standard electric potential difference. Okay, E naught cell. That is a maximum work done. So till here it is clear, guys. A simple formula, work done is equal to NF into E cell. It's a simple formula. There is no big science is there. Okay, because you know better than me about physics. In 11th 12th you have so much chapter like this, charge into potential, you know that formula. So I just use that formula only. Okay, it's not a rocket science. Yeah. Okay, guys, now I'm going. Okay, now till now it is clear. I will go ahead. Okay, okay, now I'm going ahead. Okay, okay, so let's see. From thermodynamics, you know this concept, Gibbs energy. You know what is the meaning of Gibbs energy. You know, we can say two types. Sir, Gibbs energy will tell about a reaction process. It is possible or not. If delta G negative, we can say, sir, that is a spontaneous reaction, yet a spontaneous process. You know, yeah, we can also say like this, ki whatever the useful work is there in the spontaneous process, that is delta G. Okay, so I will say here, you know, for a spontaneous process, delta G negative. Yes or no, guys? So we can say like this. So delta G, GF minus GI, we can write. GF means final G value, and G initial means GI means initial value of G. So we know delta G value is negative, means if I will take this difference, so it will come negative. Why? Because delta is negative for a spontaneous process. And in this electrochemistry, your all process are responders. That is why now you are using as a battery. Yes, sir. So that is why we know that is a negative value. Okay. See, in a thermodynamics, you know that Gibbs energy definition. He gives energy is he can be say like this. Ki is it is a useful work from your formula. If you know that formula, so you can understand. If you go in thermodynamics after 12th syllabus, I will teach you this thing. Ki the Gibbs energy is equal to maximum useful work. Or whatever the amount of useful work you can obtain from the system, that is a Gibbs energy. So that is why I'm written here delta G is equal to minus work done useful. Okay, that is I'm writing here minus work done useful. Whatever useful work you can obtain from a system, that is our Gibbs energy. Why I'm putting a minus sign? Because delta G less than 0, that is why your process is spontaneous. That is why I'm putting here minus. Okay, guys. So you know minus work done formula. You know I already tell you in just 2 minutes ago what is the formula for work done is minus n f into E set. That is the formula for work done. Okay, so delta G is coming minus n f in E set. If you I will ask like this, sir, what is the standard Gibbs formula for this set? So we can say like this, sir, minus nf into E naught set. That is a standard, and normal G value is minus nf E set. That is a normal value. Okay, okay, guys. And here your normally units work done and Gibbs it will come like this kg per mole. Okay, if you are using in further ahead, then I will tell you how can you see the units. So today I'm not focusing so much on units, but in further ahead I will tell you how can you remember this, how can you solve like this unit kg per mole if you will come. So how can you put f value? Okay, it will come on your numerical part, then I will say you. Okay, so just normally just focus only formula delta G is equal to minus nf E set. Okay, please don't focus on chap. I will tell you later what is the meaning of chap here. Okay, it's not related to this topic. Okay, so see delta G. Yesterday you guys remember one thing I tell you yesterday one thing. What? If your delta G is less than 0 means is a spontaneous process. In this case, your E cell is positive. That is why this process is possible. Yesterday, I write this point in your notes. If you focus on that point notes, you see yesterday I tell you this thing. Okay, but today you can observe from here. Okay, how it is coming. For a spontaneous process, delta G negative always. It is clear. We know delta G formula. So delta G formula is minus NFE. We know sir delta G formula is minus NFE. Sir, we know number of electron always is positive. We can't say sir okay, minus 2 electron will transfer, minus 3 electron we can transfer. No. We know n value is number of electron. That means it is always positive. So we do not about worry of n. We know, sir, F value is already fixed. Ki 1F is equal to 96,500 coulomb. We know already, sir. So now in this case, N F both are positive. Only E cell is coming here. So now you can understand from here observation ki only this value E cell is coming positive. Why? Because if your E cell if your E cell value is coming positive, so what happen? Your total value will come negative. Then you say, sir, delta is now spontaneous. That is possible. If you see, if your E value will come here positive, if you're putting here positive value and minus sign is ahead, so our value is coming negative. So you can say this process is spontaneous, so it's okay. But if your E cell value is coming negative, so what happen? If your E cell value come negative, so what happen? This negative and this negative will become positive. Or in this case, your delta G become positive, and that is not possible for same reaction. So that is why I tell yesterday this concept. In the possible if your cell will be possible, that case your delta G be negative and E cell is positive. That case your spontaneous process will possible because of this concept. Okay. If your delta G negative and your NFE value is there, if your E value is positive, that is why case your delta G overall become negative. Okay, if you take E cell value is negative, so what happen? Your negative this E value and this minus sign it will become positive. So means delta G becomes positive, but delta G positive means non-spontaneous process. That means it is not possible. Okay, 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 guys. Till now it is clear, guys. I can go ahead. Guys, till now it is clear. I can go ahead. Okay, okay, I will try. Till now it is clear. Till now it is clear. Okay, okay. Now I'm going ahead. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, please see here. You know, zinc plus H2SO4. Yesterday I think I tell you this thing. Zinc plus. Why Tejas you so like this point? You not understand this concept. Tejas, you do not understand. Please tell me where you are confusion here. Where you have confusion, just tell me. Okay. Tejas, please see. Here only we know in physics, work done is equal to charge into potential. Okay. We know we are transferring a number of moles of electron from anode to cathode. That is why we write charge equal to NF. And potential difference we know for system is E set. Okay. Okay. That is why your work done formula is coming NF E set. If I will say, sir, what is the maximum work done? So we can say, sir, is NF into E naught cell. E naught cell means standard electrical potential difference. So that means in this case you will get maximum work done. Okay. Now I'm saying from your thermodynamics concept, if your delta G negative, that means your process will be spontaneous. That means your cell reaction will be possible. Okay, cell system is possible. So in this case, you can say so delta G we also know from thermodynamics it is equal to useful work. Okay, so we can write delta G useful work. But why using minus sign here? Because for a spontaneous process, your delta G always negative. That is why we are putting here minus sign here. Okay, we know Bernoulli formula is there. Initially, I just tell you now. NF E naught E set. So delta G become minus NF E set. If I will put standard D naught G here, the E naught cell is also coming here. That is a standard value. Okay. And I tell you here, कि delta G less than 0 is a spontaneous process. Okay. So minus delta G, you know the formula minus NF into E less than 0. Okay. You know, N is the meaning of number of electrons. So number of electrons are always positive now. So that is case we do not about carry about do not worry about num n, and f is always your constant value, and 96500 value is there for f. So in this case, n and f both are positive. So in this case only E is left. So here E cell value only is there. If your E cell value will become positive, so what happen? Your overall delta G value come positive negative. Why? Because NF already positive. E cell also become positive. So what happen? This positive and this positive and this negative will come overall negative value. That is why your overall value coming negative. That means your process is spontaneous. That is okay. If you take E cell value come negative, that means your E cell negative value and this negative value because positive. In this case, what happen? Your spontaneous process become non-spontaneous. Why? Because minus this sign and minus this E value will become positive. That means your delta G will become value become positive. And you know delta G positive means non-spontaneous process. That means it's not positive. So for a spontaneous process, delta G negative and E cell is positive. Just remember this. Okay. Now we go next topic. Okay, guys, please focus here. Okay, now I'm going ahead. Okay, okay, just see. I am saying zinc plus H2SO4. Zinc SO4 plus H2 will become. You know, guys, zinc is very highly reactive. You know, zinc is very highly reactive. So you know, also I tell yesterday electrochemical series. Zinc is above the hydrogen. So that is why zinc will replace the hydrogen. It will come zinc SO4 plus H2. Okay. In this case, you know, sir, here zinc will be oxidation here. Why? because zinc will become zinc 2 positive. Oh, I see. Arshit, I see what you're putting here in my head. Okay, I see. Okay, just focus here. Okay, zinc will replace the S2. It will become zinc SO4 plus S2. Please, guys, please focus on here. I am telling very important concept here. Okay, zinc here become zinc 2 positive here. Please see, because here zinc is 0. Now zinc is no charge. But when your zinc is make the bond with SO4 means it will become zinc 2 positive. Okay, that means this is the oxidation take place. Now you see H2SO4. In H2SO4, S positive is there. Now is S positive here, but now it's become 0. Means for hydrogen become reduction. Okay, so we can say, sir, for E cell we can write EOP means oxidation potential for zinc plus ER reduction potential for hydrogen. We can write like this formula E cell, and we know, sir, for oxidation potential for zinc, we know that is value is positive. We know. I tell you, yesterday before hydrogen, every value for oxidation value is positive. So that is why zinc is positive. And everyone know कि reduction potential value for hydrogen is 0. Guys, SRP value and SOP value for hydrogen is 0. Scientists will take 0 value. So that is why your ERP value becomes 0. So now you can see EOP zinc become positive and this become 0. So if you know, so E value total, what is the value will come? Positive value will come? Yes and no? Because EOP value is positive and ERP value becomes 0. So now your overall value coming positive. So that is why your net E cell value is coming positive. Now you can see E cell is positive. If I will take E naught cell value is positive means your delta G's value as well negative. Why? Because E value is positive. So that is why minus NFE. If your E cell value is positive, so delta G also coming negative. That means this is possible for constructing of galvanic cell. It is possible. So we can use this reaction as a galvanic cell. So why we use that concept? Because of this concept, you can understand you can make the cell. Okay, that is why we are study this thing. I will give you example. Sometimes in NEET and JMS, a board example, they will give you example. They will ask, please tell me who is the anode here, who is the cathode here, and how can you say that this is possible for galvanic cell? So how can you tell? You can use this concept. So I will write here also. Please see. They will check like this. If I will give you zinc and copper, so it is possible for construction for galvanic cell? Yes, it is possible because we know the electrochemical series. You can check electrochemical series. Then they will ask, sir, in which cases, from zinc and copper, who is the anode, who is the cathode? They will ask like this. Okay. So they will ask like this, who is the zinc and copper, who is the anode and who is the cathode? So how can you say? Sir, we know that electrochemical series. You know now, guys, electrochemical series. From hydrogen above, zinc is there. Below the hydrogen, copper is there. Okay, copper is there. You know who is the above the zinc? Who has the above the hydrogen? Is always 100% every time is become anode. And who is the below the hydrogen? Is make 100% cathode. It is 100% clear. Why? Because above the hydrogen, SOP value is positive. And below the hydrogen, SOP, SRP means reduction potential value has to become positive. So, for below the hydrogen, it is tendency for reduction. And before hydrogen, tendency for oxidation. So, if you want to comparing zinc and copper, zinc will make anode and copper will make cathode. That is clear, that is clear, guys, because this concept we are using electrochemical series. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you know about electrochemical series, guys, please read your yesterday notes. Is very clear. From here you can understand everything this concept. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, see here, magnesium aluminum. They ask like this, sir, please tell me in which case magnesium aluminum, which who are making uh, anode or cathode. So if you see in electrochemical series, you can see that the magnesium are above the aluminum. Magnesium are above the aluminum. That is why magnesium have tendency for oxidation. Aluminum behave like this. Comparing to magnesium is behave like reduction. So I'm comparing only electrochemical series. In electrochemical series, magnesium are above, aluminum is below. So that is why upper part will behave as a oxidation and below part will behave as a reduction. You can see here I'm also written like this. कि upper part will become like anode and below part will become cathode. Why? Because upper part will behave like oxidize and below part will behave like reduction. So that is why if you follow the electrochemical series, you will see magnesium are above the aluminum. That is why magnesium behave anode and aluminum behave cathode. Okay. You can also comparing with copper and silver. You can see copper and silver. Okay. Okay. So you can remember this copper and silver. You know, copper are above the silver. Silver is there, copper is above here. So you know, copper now has become behave as oxidation, and silver is become as behave as a reduction. So you can say, sir, copper has become anode, silver become cathode. So if you know the very good way in cathode electrochemical series, you can solve like this question. So iron and silver you can solve now. I will not tell you anything. So for every cases here, whatever four cases I will take here, for everyone, for every cases, your E naught cell will become positive every time. E naught cell will become positive. That is why this is possible. Okay. Whenever your E cell will become positive, that is why your cell reaction will possible. We can make the same. Okay, galvanic cell you can make. Okay. Now we are going. Now we are going towards numerical parts. Okay. Now guys, please see. Some factors are there, they affect the electrical potential of cell. Some factors are there. Some factors are there, they affect the electrical potential value of cell. So what is the factor is there? First factor is there, nature of metal and its sign. Okay. Second topic is concentration of ion. Third topic is temperature. Okay, and presence of other ion. Please guys see. Here, two factors are only important: concentration of ion, temperature. Right? Because of this two factor, you have so much numericals. But first factor is nature of metals and its sign, and presence of other ion. I will explain you as a theoretical topic. Okay, these two topics are theoretical. So I will explain. Okay, in later class, in theoretical concept class, during the theoretical class. Okay, but this topic two, concentration of ion and temperature, they affect the electrical potential by numerical value. So that is why we are focusing on two things today only. Okay, materials, otherwise nature of metal and its sign and presence of other ion is a theoretical concept. So I will cover it theoretical parts. Okay, very fast. Okay, so today I will go concentration of ion and temperature. Please see, guys. If I will say, if in your question, if you're in a asking question, if you are in topics, if you're they will not give you temperature. So just suppose that your temperature by default is 25 degrees Celsius there, and 25 degrees Celsius is 290 Kelvin. Okay, room temperature. You can say. So we take room temperature. So we can ask like this, sir, how is concentration of ion or how it is temperature affect the electrical potential value? So how can we know, sir? So for this thing, your nearest equation will come. This nearest equation will help you to find the E cell value depends on concentration and temperature. Okay, guys. Now we are going for numerical towards. Okay, towards the numerical. Now if we see from thermodynamics, we know delta G means Gibbs energy equal to delta G naught means standard G plus R T ln Q. R means universal gas constant, T is the temperature, and ln Q means Q is the reaction constant. Okay, from equilibrium. So reaction constant in equilibrium is like this: product concentration upon my reactant concentration. From here you can drive the formula. Please, guys, do not worry about formula. Formula is not a so much important derivation here. Just main formula is important here. Don't worry about that. Okay. So delta G, I already tell you minus NFE. Delta G value is minus NFE. Okay. And delta G naught is minus FE naught. And plus RT ln Q, I will tell you is a reaction constant, means product concentration upon reactant concentration. So please see, if I will divide right side and left side both side, I will divide from NF. So this NF will cut out. Okay, if I will divide right and left side upon divide by minus NF, so it will become E. Yes or no, guys? Minus NFE divide minus NFE is also divided here. So here will come minus and here downside will come NF. So that is why your formula is will come E is equal to E naught minus RT ln P by R. And here downside NF is coming. If I will convert this ln value in log, so you can say, sir, we can, sir, no log value. How can you convert ln value to log? 2.303. We can write here. It will convert into log. So we can say, sir, E is equal to E naught minus 2.303 RT by NF into log P by R. Okay, that is clear. Please see, these two formula only important here. Okay, guys, the upper derivation is not important. If you know, it is good. If you don't know, no problem. This formula only important. Okay, E is equal to E naught minus RT by NF. If you want to ln, so just write ln P by R. If you want to in log, you can say 2.303 log PR. Okay. Guys, here in electrochemistry, every time you have to solve the numerical. So that is why you just clear your mindset. K 2.303 and R is a 8.314. It is always same value, and temperature by default is 298 Kelvin. Please, I am saying temperature 298 Kelvin is there. If in your books, if they will give you question, they will give different temperature. So don't assume 290 Kelvin. Okay, that time. And M value is fixed 96,500. If they will not tell you about RT, and then you will just know, sir, I know I have to use standard value for this. Okay, so that why just to put here, you will solve and you will get the this value 0.059. Okay, and we can say in a shortcut form also 0.006. Okay, so you can write 2.303 RT by N. We can sorry F. We can write 0.059 or 0.06. Please, guys, remember one thing here. If in question they will ask nearest integer value, please tell me in J means Z was. Then you will use 0.059 always. If they will ask the question like MCQ, single correction option, that time please use only 0.06. Don't use 0.059. This will help you solve numericals very fast. That is why I'm saying in J means you need. If they will give you MCQ, please use 0.06. It will help you very fast. Please, guys, see here. Here I'm writing 2 times 0. It is wrong. Okay. Only 1 time 0 will come. 0.06 only, not 0.006. So please correct in your copy. Okay. Whenever you take the notes from this copy, so please understand G is value 0.06 only, not 006. Okay, guys. Yeah, Harshit, I know. But you can remember this value. Just remember that if you know. Okay. So please, guys, understand this 0.006 value is not correct. You take only 0.06 only. Okay. Here only after decimal only 10 is coming. Okay, guys. Do not confuse in this. Okay. So please, guys, for nearest integer value, you just use 0.059, and for single correct option you can use 0.06 only. Okay. So now your formula will come E is equal to E naught minus 0.06 upon N log product concentration upon the reactant concentration. Okay. Please see, in your question from chemical reaction, you will get product concentration, reactant concentration. Okay, and here from reaction you will get N value, number of electron. Okay, guys, and E is variable. E naught is a standard because you know that standard chart table is there. There E naught value is given. So you have to find every time E value. Yes, sometimes you have to find concentration. Okay, that depends on question only. So we solve now question. Okay, some topics are there. I will tell you here. It is also important. Please see, guys, this nearest equation you can use for anode half cell, you can use for cathode half cell, you can use full cell also. So whenever they will ask anode half cell, cathode half cell, or full cell, you can use this formula in every cases. No problem. Okay, guys. Now, guys, you know that formula. Formula is equal to E naught minus 0.06 by N log P by R. If I will ask like this, sir, please make the graph between the E variable and versus log P by R. So how can you make? So you know, sir, that if I want to draw the graph between E and log P by R, so we can say, sir, that E naught value becomes intercept and this value becomes your slope. Okay, so I will just see here, I'm also writing here, if you draw the graph E naught, E versus log P by R, your graph will come like this, and your graph will be straight line. Why? Because you know, if I will take Y value is Y as a Y axis, and I will take this log by PR will take X axis. So this equation will become Y is equal to C minus MX. So that is a straight line equation. So that will become a straight line. Okay. And this E naught is an intercept. Okay, and minus 0.059 by N, it is a slope. You can see here this E naught. See, I am drawing why I am drawing like this because your slope value is negative. You can see here minus sign is here. That is why your straight line is coming from upper to lower direction. Okay, straight line from upwards to down direction. Okay, then this initial value is E naught. That is the intercept value. Okay, from here your graph will go downside, and for this graph your slope value is minus 0.059 by n minus 0.059 by n. This is a slope for this graph. So please remember this. What is the slope for this graph? What is the intercept? Okay, and remember this graph. Okay, it is important for your solving the numericals. Yes, sometimes they will ask like this question. Okay, guys. Now I will go ahead. Okay, guys. Now we see types of half cell is so much. I am telling you once again. Types of half cell is so much. But now in your chemistry, electrochemistry, 95% times and 90% time we are using metal iron half cell. Remaining 8 or 5% we are using other cell. So other cell is a theoretical concept. So I will cover in theoretical parts. But only in your numerical parts, only metal iron half cell they will ask every time. So that is why I am cover only here metal iron half cell. When I will start theoretical part, then I will cover other half cell also. Okay, guys, do not worry about that. I will love the topic. I'm not leaving the topic. I will cover in the later part because it's a theoretical part only. Okay, but only in your type of half cell, only metal and half cell is important only. Okay, so what happen here? In this cell, what happen? Your this in this half cell, they contain a metal rod. In this metal rod, if you dip in the into their own ions solution, you see, we are using galvanic cell, we are using zinc, and zinc sulfate is there. You know that is thing. We are using copper and copper sulfate solution is there. Is both are good example for metal ion half cell. Whenever you are using metal electrode, and when you are same using same solution for metal ion, that is a metal ion half cell. Okay, like zinc sulfate, copper sulfate, silver nitrate, like this. That is an example of metal ion half cell. Okay, guys, do not worry about this. You know already this thing. Okay, and always your anode is the left side and your cathode always right side. That is the only normal concept. Do not worry about that. And always they are writing like this. Please see, they will never tell you it is a metal half cell. But how can you know? Sir, they will mention like this: E naught metal slash M plus N, E naught M plus N slash M. That means they are using metal ion half cell. Why? Because we know sir this M is metal denotes metal, and they are showing this metal become oxidation, and that is why is the oxidation potential difference. And here sir reduction potential is difference for metal, that is why is a metal ion half cell. So they will represent like this: M by M plus N, M plus N by slash M. They will represent like this: metal and half cell. It is not important, but just I give this as a normal. Okay, do not take so much serious about this topic. I just giving only idea. Okay, it is not important. Now important topics will come now. Okay, now we focus on numerical parts. So please guys, now we are focused on numerical parts 20 minutes because this 4 question will help you to solve every type of question. So please focus on here. Okay, do not ask, please focus on here. How can I solve this 4 numerical? Please focus on here. Then you solve your all doubts. Okay, and next class we focus only numerical parts. Okay, on the basis of nearest equation. Okay, so I will tell you here how can you solve types of 4 question. Then we'll go next class. Okay, then see here. I have find it like this. Please tell me calculate electrical potential of following. First, I will give you example. Zinc solid slash zinc sulfate aqueous is there. You know, and there will mention the concentration here 0.01 m, and they will give you E naught Gen 2 plus Z and is equal to minus 0.76 volt. So please guys, they will ask. Please tell me electrical potential difference here. Okay, so here electrical potential difference value for you is 2 types: oxidation potential or reduction potential difference. So how you know what type of value you want? So that is why, how can you know this thing? So I will tell you one thing. Okay, I will tell you. No, okay. So please see, I'm not solving the Present, I'm not asking the answer. Okay, I am focusing on concept. Okay, how can I solve the question? Okay, just focus on this. Okay, how? Please see, they will ask like this normal. Please tell me E cell value. Please tell me electrical potential like this. So that time, how can you tell? So that is I'm asking. Please see, how can you know this value will come OP and RP? How can you say? Sir, see, whenever you see that present, if you see that value, zinc plus zinc sulfate, focus on this. What they will give you here, zinc plus slash zinc sulfate means zinc 2 positive means is the oxidation reaction. You can say, sir, this representation explain oxidation. So that is why your answer also will be in a oxidation value, not reduction value. Whenever they will give you like value like zinc, whenever they will give you oxidation or reduction, your final value is based on that. Yeah, otherwise they will ask like in like directly, okay, please tell me oxidation value, please tell me reduction value. Then you will say no problem. If they will not ask like this, so you have to just focus on your representation. If they will give you oxidation, to just find the oxidation value. If they will give you reduction value, to just find the reduction value. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Why are talking about you guys? Okay. Please see reaction here. Zinc here, zinc is become zinc 2 positive plus 2 electron. Because of this representation, we know zinc is there, zinc becomes zinc 2 positive plus 2 electron. We know. Okay. So this zinc is reactant and this zinc 2 positive is product. Okay. And for this, they mention, please see here, one thing is very important here. They will give you standard electron potential for difference for zinc. Zinc 2 positive slash zinc is minus 0.76 volt. But this value is for reduction, not oxidation. Please see, zinc 2 positive slash zinc is the reduction value. But in a question, in reaction, they present oxidation. That is why we have to convert this value to oxidation value. If you know, SRP value is equal to minus SOP value. That is why minus 0.76, we can write 0.76. So here net E naught value becomes 0.76. Okay. Now please see. Now we know that formula E is equal to E naught minus 0.06 by N log P by R. Sir, we know this E naught we have already 0.76. Okay, why we are taking 0.76? Why? Because we want to find oxidation potential difference for zinc. That is why we're taking this E naught value also oxidation potential difference. Okay, guys, that E naught value is 0.76 minus 0.06. You see here 2 electron is there. That is why I'm putting 2 downside into log. Please see log in product Gen 2 positive is a product concentration. You see product concentration they are giving 0.01 m. So that is why you just take 10k minus 2. You know 0.01, but for reactant is a solid here. For a solid here. Please remember there. In electrochemistry for solid, for liquid, your concentration, no, not solid, sorry, not liquid. For solid, yeah, every time your concentration will be 1. For solid, your reactant concentration will be 1. So please remember this thing. Okay, guys? Okay, guys? Okay. So please see, you put value 10k minus 2 and constant reactant of you just put here 1. Why? Because your reactant is solid. That's why you just put here 1 value only. Now you can solve. You will get the value E is equal to 0.82. Now you can solve your home also, but concept is important. So that is why I'm explaining here. Do you have any doubt, guys? You are raising the hand. Guys, anyone have problem? So can tell me now. No problem. So just you have problem. Okay, okay. Okay, you are not understanding the question. Okay, okay. I will help you. Okay, no worry. Please see. They asking, they will give you zinc solid, zinc sulfate aqueous solution is there. Okay. And their zinc sulfate, your concentration is 0.01 is there. Okay. They will ask, please tell me electric potential. Okay. Electric potential value is two types. Oxidation value, yeah, reduction value. But in a chemical reaction, they represent oxidation value. That is why you have to find oxidation value only, not reduction value. So whatever the equation we can write here is depends on only oxidation value. So we know, so this reaction will be like this, zinc tends to zinc 2 positive plus 2 electron. So we know, sir, for this reaction, your E naught value is 0.76. Okay, why? Because this value is given for SRP, but we know this equation is a SOP value, so that is why value is coming 0.76. Okay, and here you can see in the reaction your two electrons are releasing, so that is why we are represent n value 2. Please see, that is a two, that is there is no two electron. Okay, that is a 2 mole of electron. Okay, if I will say like this 2 electron, that means it is a 2 mole of electron. Do not confuse. Okay, I whatever I'm saying here, 2 electron means 2 mole of electron. Okay, okay, that is why you take here 2 mole of electron, 2. Okay, that is value, n is mole. So in a chemical reaction it is a mole represent. Okay, so please see, n value is 2. You can just put here 2 and see product is zinc 2 positive is there, so that is why you just put here a concentration of zinc 2 positive. What is the concentration here? 0.01. Just put here 10 minus 2 and zinc here solid, that is why I put here 1. Okay, now you can solve this value, Please tell me, Tejas and Khushi, what is the problem in this question? Please tell me. Okay, if you have any problem, just tell me what is the problem here, so I can solve it. Okay, Khushi, you are clear. And so just tell me what you have confusion here. Just tell me, I will solve your doubts. Okay, just tell me where you are confusion here. Tejas, formula. Okay, please, Tejas, please see. This formula is E is equal to E naught minus 0.06 by n log P by R. Okay, already I tell you this formula. Why I'm solving this formula as an oxidation value? Why? Because in a question they will ask like oxidation value. That is why I'm focusing on oxidation value. So that is why E naught value I will take 0.76. Okay, and I already tell you this formula here. Okay, this formula is equal to E naught minus 0.06 by n log Pi by R. I will tell you 2.03 RT by n. You take 0.059. But if you have MCQ question, you can use 0.06. No problem. If you have integer value, then you will solve 0.059. Okay, so that is why I am using that formula. Okay, okay, so that why this n means number of electron, how much you transfer in the chemical reaction, just write. And P is the product concentration, reactant R is the reactant concentration. Product concentration is given here, you can see here, and reactant is solid. That is why you take just one. For solid concentration is one, I will take. Okay, now you can solve this. Okay, now you will get this value. Now I will solve also second question. Please see this second question. Copper to positive copper. See here, copper to positive they given a concentration, they are given -4, and copper is solid. That is why they are not giving any concentration. For E naught, for copper to positive copper, they will give you value 0.34 volt. So you know that reaction. You know this reaction. What is the meaning of this? Copper to positive will get 2 electron. It will become copper. Okay. For this your E naught cell value is 0.34. Why? Because already same thing. Now whatever is asking, whatever is there is same thing. That is why we are just writing 0.34. It is okay. Now we can write formula here. E is equal to E naught minus 0.06 by n log P by R. Please see. Here I am finding SRP value. Why? Sorry, why I am finding here RP value? Why? Because in a representative they also mention reduction value. That is why I am finding here reduction value only. That is why your E naught value is also RP value, means reduction potential value. Okay. You can see here. Here you are transferring 2 electron. That is why you are putting n value is 2. And product value is 1. Why? Because here copper is solid now. This copper now is solid. So that is why you just take product value is 1. And your copper to positive means your solution value is given here 10 power minus 4. Just take 10 power minus 4 in. Now you know how to solve. Just solve this formula. You can get the answer. Okay. The answer will come 0.22 volt. You can solve in a home. But formula and concept you can understand here. Now. Okay. Now I will ask this one question here also. This question is very important. Okay. Please see guys. I do not remember the exact position here. I do not remember the position exact. Okay. Okay. Please see. I am asking now. Please, Toyas, please see here first. That I am saying. First, you see what I am saying here. Okay. Please see, guys. Ag plus Ag. How can you solve? How can you solve this question? If they will give you Ag positive plus Ag, and E naught value is 0.8 volt is given, and they will say, sir, Ag plus is 1 million, 1 molar, sorry, 1 molar. So how can you solve this formula? So sir, sir, there is a reduction value, and already you have oxidation reduction value is given. So we can use E naught is equal to E is equal to E naught 0.8 minus 0.06. Here we know only one electron is there, that's why I'm putting 1. But log product concentration is solid Az, that is why I'm putting 1, and reactant concentration is Az plus, that is why I'm putting 1. So here this log 1 value is coming 0, that is why your answer will come 0.8. But I tell you one thing here, without solving you can solve this question very fast in a 10 second only. How? Please see. Your every time whatever I will say, sir, E naught value 0.8 is already given. You know how to calculate E naught value? This is a standard value. This is a standard value. This is a E naught is a standard value. So that means this already calculate on concentration is 1 molar. If you know, in a already your standard value is as a based on 1 molar, and you also again finding the E cell value on also same concentration. That means is same now. I have already 1 molar concentration is there. I know that 1 molar concentration we have formula, we have value 0.8, and we are again in going asking for 1 molar solution. Please tell me answer. That means same now. There is no difference. So that is why here for 1 molar your answer will come same every time. So whenever they will ask for 1 molar, your answer will be same. Do not worry about that. Yes, Harshit, you have any doubt? Harshit, okay. Now can we go ahead? Okay, please see this concept also. Okay, please see this concept. Fluorine. Guys, fluorine will get two electron, will get two F negative. That is the reduction value. For fluorine, SRP value is maximum value. SRP value for fluorine is 2.87. That is a maximum value for fluorine. Guys. Okay, and that is a fluorine. Okay, sometimes in your NEET or JEE, sometimes they will not give you like this. Sometimes they will write like this. Sir, if I will divide by 2, they will write like this. Half, see please. They will ask like this. Half F2 plus electron tends to F naught. They will ask like this. For this, how much value E naught is there? So please remember this. Your E naught value every time is same for same element. If your number, please see why I'm saying like this. Please see, your E naught value does not depend on the number of moles, because your E naught value is an intensive property. That is why it does not depend on the coefficient of n. If I will take a 2 electron, if I will take 1 electron, here in this case your E naught value is same for 2.87, 2.87 every time. So here if I will change half or 2 is the same here. Okay, because if I will divide 2, it will become like this reduction. So in this case only stoichiometric coefficient difference is there. So that is why E naught value is same here. Nothing change will there. Okay. Okay, guys. Whenever I will change n value, nothing. E naught value every time is same. So do not confuse. Okay. Why? Because E naught is a extensive property. Does not depend on the stoichiometric coefficient. Okay. But your charge will be same here. You see here, F negative is there, also is F negative sign here. So that is why your value is same. If I will say, sir, Fe2 positive and Fe3 positive, their value same, not, because the charge will be different. That is why their value will also different. So please remember that whenever your charge will be same, in that case you do not worry about n values. Whatever n value is there, nothing different, nothing. Do not worry about that. Your value is same. But in this case, your negative charge will be same. Nothing will change. Okay. If your negative charge is same, F negative or negative there. In this case, whatever the n value is same. For that, your E naught value is same. Nothing change. Okay, guys. Please remember this thing. Okay. It is very important concept. Sometimes in need they will ask. Okay. So yes, I will explain after the class, not in during the class. Okay.
Over, sir, class. 1 minute only there.
Not over. I will solve one question more. I have to cover my concept first, then I will solve you. Okay. Question also. Okay. Please see, delta G plus slash delta G naught is the extensive property. Please see, delta G gives energy. Energy, no, no, every energy is an extensive property that will depend on n value. So please remember that. For first of fraction, if I will say like this, कि delta G naught is x. So for second reaction, your delta G is y. Just suppose that for second reaction, your delta G value is y, and for first reaction, your x value. So I will ask like this, sir, what is the relation between x and y? So please see here, delta G depends on n value. In first case, your n value is 2 here. Okay, and for second reaction, your n value is 1. So that means your first, whatever the x value is there, is double times of second value. Why? Because it depends on n. So you can see here 2 electron is there. That is why your x value is 1. If you see here is now your electron is half. So you can say, so whatever the Gibbs energy value is there in first section, second times your Gibbs energy value has half of that. That is why second time your energy value is x by 2. If your first reaction, if your Gibbs energy x, so for second reaction your energy will be x by 2. Why? Because it depends on n, because it's an extensive property. So it depends on n values. If you see 2 electron is there, that is why is x value. Now your electron is half, that is why the x value become also half. So now your x by 2 value is there for second reaction. So please remember that E naught value here is for fixed, okay, for every reaction for same elements, but delta G value will change because it depends on n. So guys, it is clear? No, no, guys. I will tell you one question. Okay, guys, please wait 5 minutes. Please, guys, wait 5 minutes. Then you will go. Okay. Okay, just wait 5 minutes. I will solve question here. Okay. Just 5 minutes, yaar. Who want key? I will not continue now. Just tell me. So then I will. If majority is there, so I will leave class. No problem. Please tell me who is the problem. Key that I will not continue. So I will go. No problem. Continue. I shall say continue. So just you have problem any? And Khushi and Ratan, you are comfortable? Okay. Just wait 5 minutes. It will complete, yeah. Because this concept is very important for you. Okay. Please see. If I will give for till now, I will give you only half salvage. So that is why. So please see. Until now, I am giving you half selection. That is why it is easy. But if I will ask full selection, so how can you solve? So like this, copper 2 positive slash double slash is called short brace Ag plus slash Ag. So how can you solve this? So for this, how can you solve? So for full cell, first you have to find E naught cell. For full cell, first you have to find E naught cell. Why? Because now you have two half cell. That is why you have to find first E naught cell. Then you will go on formula. Okay, guys. So how can you get E naught cell value? So E naught cell value we know is E naught OP plus E naught RP values we know this. Okay. We know, sir, copper slash copper 2 positive is oxidation here, and Ag plus Ag is a oxidation is there. Okay. But here I will get copper 2 positive slash copper is 0.34 and Ag plus Ag I have 0.8. But we know, sir, this is a RP value. Copper 2 positive slash copper is a RP value. But we want here oxidation potential value. That is why you have to put here minus sign. So whatever 0.34 is there, you just put here minus 0.34. Okay, but Ag is a here reduction value and is also open here reduction. So don't worry about that. You can just put here plus 0.8. So now you can see, sir, minus 0.34 plus 0.8. You will get 0.46. That is the E naught cell value. Okay, that is a E naught cell for full cell. But here, how can you get E cell value? But here I am represent concentration here. For copper 2 positive, your concentration is 1 molar. For Ag positive, Ag silver, your concentration is 1 molar. Then I will ask, please tell me for E cell for full cell. So how can you know? Sir, you know. Sir, we know already E naught cell on the basis of 1 molarity. So why we finding the again E cell? It's same value, na? So for 1 molar solution, your E naught cell value is equal to E cell. So in this case, your E naught cell value is equal to E cell. So in this question, your only for important is to how can you get the E naught cell value? That is important only here. Okay. Sometimes you're not following this formula. So sometimes you can write this formula. So it is also okay. Okay. Don't worry about that. But I will suggest you, please write this formula. It is very important for you guys. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, Kusi, you can go now. I will explain remain topics in next class. Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, you can go now. Okay, thank you. You can go, guys.
Sir,
I solve your question. No problem. Just wait. Just wait. I am sorting the PDF file, but I can't. Okay, guys. Remaining people can go. I will solve only doubts of subjects. Remaining people can go. Okay. Tomorrow I will start new. Okay. Next topic. Okay. Don't worry. You can go now. Okay. You have math class now. You can go. Okay. You can go. How can I back? Because I'm not getting back. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me how can I go back? Because I'm not. My skin is not small.
go back, sir. Go
I'm
back.
trying to go back, but it's not. Now it's coming back. Okay, that is good. Okay, yeah, yeah, it is. I am coming back. Okay, I am solving the doubts of your. Okay, whatever it's asking the doubt. Remain people, you can go, no problem. Okay, guys, I will solve next class from remain topics. Okay, don't worry. I will share the notes. Okay, after class. Okay, guys, do not worry about that. Okay, Tejas, Tejas.
What, sir?
Yeah, in this PDF, na, I have last question. Okay, this last question I will solve for you. Okay, you can see here I am writing here a question. After this question, na, you can get what is the answer for your question. Okay, because this that your question is depend on this top concept.
One
So
minute,
till
sir.
now I'm not solving this concept. So that is I'm saying. Ki first, well, I will explain this topic, then I will solve your doubt. Okay, your doubts based on this question. Okay, because I will solve how can you solve the number of different electron is there. How can you solve the question? So I will tell you next tomorrow. Then you can solve this question. Okay, no worry. Okay, Kosi Shaitan, you can go no problem. No problem. From tomorrow I will start next topic. Okay, you can go because you have math class. You can go no problem. Thank you. Because I am can't teach on new topics.
Explain,
Yes,
sir.
yes, Tejas. Yes, Tejas, I can't teach on new topics here. So because very many people will ask tomorrow me, ki, sir, please solve this question again. So that is I'm saying. Just wait. Tomorrow I will solve that question because that question is very important. Because whatever question you ask now, that is depend on multiple number of electrons. When your electron number of electrons is not same in chemical reaction, so how can you solve? That question is depend on my last question. If I will say in a PDF, you can see. Okay, I will explain you tomorrow because now everyone have class. Okay, how can I go back?
No class, sir.
You have math class right now. Because people is when how can I teach new topics? Please understand. No? Yeah, I know that your math class is there from 12:30. Okay, if you have doubt, so you can ask me. If it is not depend on these topics, I you can ask me. No problem. I will solve you. No problem.
I will send 1 minute.
Okay. Initial Ratan, you have any doubts? You can ask me. No problem. Initial Ratan, yesterday you missed the class. Please revise your last class. Okay. That class is very important. Okay. Please understand uh, that concept is very important. Okay. Electrochemical series, if you understand, then you will solve the question. Okay. If you have any confusion in last class, you can ask also. Okay. No problem tomorrow. Please remember one thing. Tomorrow your last class. Okay. Online class is tomorrow your last class. So if you have problem in your online class, in last class in Nishinath, you can me ask. Okay. Tomorrow, no problem. I will solve your problems. Okay. because now 1 and 2 is holiday now for you guys. For everyone, 1, 2 is a holiday. Okay, from 3rd October we'll start offline class. So that is I'm saying. Okay, 1, 2 is a holiday. Okay, I will come Harshit after 3. No amazing. Okay, so that is I'm saying. Uh, you just Initiation, if you miss any topics, yeah, Harshit, you can miss any topics in online class. You just tell me, you can message me, sir, I missed these topics. You just message me, I will teach you, okay, that topics also. So Initiation, if you problem in any online class in electrochemistry, just message me tomorrow. So I will take you for your class, and Harshit you for you also, okay Harshit. If you are absent in any class, please direct my concept, I will solve for you, okay, because I'm not taking this thing also in a offline class. Okay. So if you're both missing any class, just tell me. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, 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 Sajak.
yesterday's question, sir. You told you'll solve today. That multiple option question.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not see that question. Yeah, I forget.
What forget, sir?
I forget that question. I forget that question. Just 1 second.
Open, sir. Open.
I am opening this place. Wait 1 second. That you can see my screen. That screen is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please see, this is asking X gas is there, is bubble through the solution containing 1 molar Y negative, 1 molar Z negative is there at 25 degrees Celsius. If the reduction potential is Z more than Y is more than X, then so which option is right? Please see, it is a reduction potential is there. But you can see here, they given you three option as a oxidize. Y will oxidize X. What is the meaning of this? You can understand why will oxidize X only, why will oxidize Z only. What is the meaning
More,
of this?
more react.
Uh-huh. Please see. If I will say, okay, I will oxidize you, what is the meaning of this? And please see, why oxidize X? 1 second. Please see here. Z is more power than Y and more than power of X if comparing to reduction potential. Okay, is given here reduction potential of Z means it will reduce you more than Y is more power is Y and X. So that is case you will say, sir, Z will reduce both X and Y. It is right. Why? Because it has more power for comparing to Y and X. But Y will oxidize only X. That is the first option. So first and 4 is the answer here. Why? Because it is, if the reduction potential is Z more than Y more than X, then in this case your Z have more power comparing to Y and X. Okay, so that is why Z will be reduced Y and X. But here not one option is right. Why? Because you're asking oxidize. That is why in this case, Y will oxidize only Z. Here answer is 2 and 4. Why? Because the reduction potential power is there. Na? If you reverse, then it will become oxidized. Na? So that is why in this case, Y will reduce Z. Okay, Y will reduce Z. That is second option is right. And fourth is Z will reduce both Y and X. Why? Because Z is more power comparing to this for reduction. So that is why Z will reduce the Y and X both. Fourth option is right. And second, if Y will reduce Z. Why? Because it is a order for reduction. If you reverse this, so it will become oxidation. So in this case, your Y is more power comparing to Z for reduction, sorry, oxidation. So that is why Y will reduce the Z only, not X. Okay, Tejas? So I forget this question. Sorry. In next class, now I will write in a copy. I will explain this topic. Okay. Do not worry about that. Okay, guys. If you are here in Shurapan and Harshit, I will explain this topic in a notes. Okay. Don't worry about that. Okay. I forget this question.
Sir, once open WhatsApp.
Just 1 second. Yeah, this question. Yeah, yeah. I forget that also. Yeah. Chemical reaction mechanism. I have to tell you.
What, sir?
Is a mechanism is there, na? Because see, here we are, organic chapter, organic, this chemical reaction have follow SN1 mechanism. In this mechanism, your both of reactants behave as a one only. Okay, NOH here not participate in the reaction, so that is why they behaving like this. Okay, it is I'm saying, please see, this chemical reaction will happen in two steps. In this case, from that mechanism you understand that is a reaction is first order reaction, not a two order reaction. Okay, that is why your answer is C here. Oh, sorry, A
Yes,
is
sir.
the reaction here. A, sorry, A answer is okay. So I have to, for this I have to teach you mechanism. That time you can solve this question. It is based on organic also, chemical kinetics also. Okay, I forget two question also. I will solve in copy. Okay, for you guys. I forget. Just remember me, Tejas, huh? Today night. Okay, Tejas. Today night, na.
Okay,
Just
okay,
tell me, remember me once. Okay, I will forget sometimes. Okay.
okay, sir.
Okay, guys, now you can go. Please initiate Ratan and Harshit. If you have any problem, if you miss any topics in online class, please tell me today night. I will adjust for you guys. Okay, 1 year, 1 hour. So I will solve your doubts. Okay, if you have missed any class during the online for electrochemistry, just tell me today night. So I will solve. I will adjust one class for you next day. Okay, because after that there's no online class. Only offline classes there. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Now you can go, guys. Thank you.
Sir, I have shared another question, sir.
Okay, okay. I will talk to your call, okay, because I have to also went to other area. Okay, I will talk to you, okay. Okay, Tejas, I will talk to you, okay, no problem. Okay, Tejas. Okay, guys, now can go. Thank you. Thank you for attending. Bye.